spacefunkyb.o.b. I'm Dr. God damn.
So do you feel like playing a game? Whatever. I mean, okay, what game do you want to play? This one? Alright.
Hello, gentlemen. My name is Dr. Rance Quest Magnum, and I interrupt your gaming pleasure tonight to bring you a little information on these games that you spend so much of your fucking useless lives playing. I've spent my whole life, my whole existence, studying these games.
That was disgusting.
Sit down with me and enjoy this talk that I'm about to give to both of you about a little something that I'd like to call Gamescapes! Gamescapes.
What?
Fuck. When you speak to your friends about games, you may use terms like the game universe, the game world, the game environment. But you can sum it all up by simply speaking about the gamescape. Say it with me. Gamescape! Now, we use the term gamescape to sort of define this ever-changing world between the controller and the game programming. This is the backdrop upon which we spend all of our time playing these games.
This isn't Tecmo Super Bowl.
You may be saying to yourself, Dr. Rance Quest Magnum, what is the difference between a game and a gamescape? Well, you see, the difference is all in the words. When we speak of games, no matter how simple or complex, we discuss what a good friend of mine, Charles P. Shelton, says in his book, Human Interface and Human Error, that games are human involvement in control of a closed system of preset functions. Now, when I speak of a gamescape, I am specifically referring to the visually satisfying player-manipulated fabric upon which all of these functions occur. Fuck.
Did that TV man just say fuck to us a bunch of times? Yup.
Fuck. A gamescape must always be comprised of three specific things. 1, the universe. 2, the engine. And 3, the player. Without a player, a game is simply unrealized code. It never comes to complete conclusion. The narrative is never done. You never get to experience the story unless you play it.
There's no way that guy was not jerking.
Here's where things start getting really fucking crazy, because a gamescape only exists if it's perceived. If it isn't perceived, it's merely one-dimensional information. It's uninspired because there's absolutely no player input whatsoever. That brings to mind a very familiar, if not entirely cliched question. If a tree falls and no one is around to hear it, will it make a sound? So when we theorize about the gamescape, it can be visually represented by a triangle. Mind you, it's an equilateral triangle.
Tinky Winky had an equilateral triangle.
Triangle.
An upside down equilateral triangle.
All of the corners are essential. If you take out any of these, say for example you have the universe and a person, you would have a single linear flowing narrative such as a book or a movie. It's sedentary, it's something that you yourself will not have direct influence on. If you have the person and the engine only, it could be described maybe as a simple movement without a story or narrative behind it. So when we look at the gamescape, we must make sure that the player, the universe, and the engine are all present. Your experience in a gamescape is cyclical. You see, the player constantly synthesizes all of the information that they are gathering through the universe and through the engine. When that happens, the player is continuously driven by sensation and reward.
Your mom is continuously driven by sensation and reward.
The more balanced all of these aspects of the gamescape are, the more that we are absorbed in the game. So now that all of you fine and extremely small-brained fellows have learned about my theory of gamescapes, do you want to hear a little more?
B.
Okay. That's great! I'm so excited! What the fuck am I even talking about?
So, you want to play a game? Whatever. What game?
Not that one.
Alright.